nabanggit ko kanina na nakasama natin. Nandito na ngayon si Governor Velasco ng LPP. Governor, pwede po ba namin kayo mahingan ng inyong perspective? 5 minuto po or less. Governor?
Okay. Good afternoon. Do you hear me? Hello?
Yes po, loud and clear, Governor. Loud and clear.
Sometimes we have a problem with our connectivity. That's why I'm asking. Good afternoon to one and all. I am not aware really of there's an event like this this afternoon. Anyway, first things first, we are not trying to find out how we can effectuate the possible changes in the organizational structure and staffing in at the LGU level. Is that correct? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
yes po, Governor.
Sorry.
Yes.
First question on the screen is, how can LGUs adjust their organizational structure and staffing to adapt to full devolution? Well, actually, I just came also from another meeting, and there's also a representative from DBM. And then all the planning and development officers of the 6 towns in Marinduque were made to, were required to be present and to participate. Now, I raised several concerns there. For one thing, we're now going to the organizational structure of the LGUs that will be affected by the full devolution. But I raised there first the query, when will the executive order come out? No? And then we have been privy to several meetings like this. But we want to actually propose certain amendments to the draft EO. Like for example, well, we really have to look at the EO first before we go to the possible revision or amendment of the organizational structure of the LGUs. No, much will depend on just how many functions and responsibilities will be devolved actually. So I raised the point there. I don't know if we have the revised EO, but what I have here is under section 2 of our draft here, draft of the EO, is that it's not only the functions listed under section 17 of the local government code that will be devolved. It mentions also other pertinent laws or relevant laws. So we propose that this phrase be deleted and just confine ourselves to the functions enumerated in section 17 of the LGC. Because if we maintain this in the EO once that's issued, then we are open to the devolution of other functions which are not specified in section 17. So right away we have a serious concern on the provision section 2 of the draft EO. I think we should just restrict ourselves to the functions listed under section 17 of the local government code. Okay? And then there's also mention under section 2 of shared functions. We also want to know, what are these shared functions and responsibilities? Because that will have a big effect on the devolution and the organizational structure or the staff or plantilla positions in the local government units So we have to know what are these shared responsibilities. The scope of the devolution has been really amplified. It has been broadened, no, by Section 2. Likewise, I pointed out that under Section 4 of our draft, I don't know if there's a revised draft already, the national agencies are tasked to take the initial step in the devolution. But the national agencies should be the ones to prepare their respective devolution transition plans. Okay? So we cannot just go on discussing the effect of the devolution to the organizational structure and staffing in the local government units if we don't really know what functions really will be devolved to them. Okay? So that's a very
Governor
important.
Velasco.
Yes.
Yes po,
Yes.
apologies po. I've been reminded na we're trying to keep po each input short. So 5 minutes lang po. But what we will do, what we can do, Governor, is in the next round po, 5 minutes. So in the next round po, pwede pa natin ituloy yan, no? So we heard the Governor talk about the draft EO. By the way, just to acknowledge po, si Miss Sandy nagsabi din na nag-request sila ng latest, most recent draft of the EO from DBM and DILG. Wala pa daw silang natatanggap at wala pong annex, no? Doon po sa mga nagtanong, no, sa kabilang room, no, na ngayon ang balita ko ay 1,000 na ang mga nakikinig. May mga questions din po related to the EO, no? May mga nagtanong kailan ba lalabas yan at mayroon ding mga nagtanong kung meron na bang IRR, no? So obviously wala pa, hinihintay pa natin, no? Yun siguro yung general sagot natin dun sa mga nag-raise ng questions in relation to the EO itself. I also just want to acknowledge po because medyo we have to wrap up this round, no? As I mentioned, each round only has 30 minutes and now we need to go to the next topic. So dun po sa slide, karamihan po ng mga nagtanong or nag-comment ay to ask copies of the presentations. Opo, gaya ng nakalagay kanina sa simula, you will get copies of the presentation. I'm not sure about the recording, but definitely the presentation po, no? Okay.
Do you continue or what?
Governor, pwede po ba we will sige po, let's just wrap up and then we will go to the next topic. Yes po. Go ahead, Governor.
No, with respect to this, this is premature. Adjusting or adapting an organizational structure and staffing with respect to devolution. Because we cannot do this on the part of the LGUs unless and until you give us all the functions that will be devolved to us. We should be made aware of it before we can start adjusting our organizational structure. And of course, we cannot do that also unless the national agencies are ready with their devolution transition plan. So that's the position here. This is too premature. Okay, thank you.
Okay po. Salamat po, Governor Velasco. Pasensya na po. I'm really just trying to manage time. But Governor, your concern about ano ba yung dapat i-devolve, yan din po yung isa sa mga tanong ng ating mga nakikinig sa kabilang room po. So thank you for amplifying that question. No? I just want sa usapin ito, meron bang gustong...
Can I say,
yes po, is that you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes po, go.
Well,
okay, go.
Yeah, I just want to be clarified again. And you said Laura said, so I want to make the point clear that we just want the devolution to be confined strictly to the functions covered by Section 17 of the Local Government Code. We are really opposing the application or the devolution of other functions. No, let us limit first the devolution to Section 17 because there are just too many functions that will be devolved there. So we suggest that this EO should make that clear. It's only under Section 17 of the Local Government Code that is that should be strictly applied. And then we have been having meetings, no, on the devolution, and yet the EO has not yet been issued. May I suggest that probably the DBM can just come up with an ad hoc committee, no? And let's sit on this regularly rather than on piecemeal meetings, no? Because we just want to, the representatives of the different leagues should be there, because this matter affects substantially all the activities, programs, and projects of the local government units. Kung hindi pa mailabas itong EO now, siguro we should just have an ad hoc committee. We're willing to join there, and let's just fresh out all these things in one sitting. Kasi ang dami ng meetings left and right. May mga agencies nagpapatawag. And then we still don't have the EO. And we were suggesting that there are some provisions there that should be revised or elucidated upon. So baka we're willing to attend kahit na regular, kahit na twice a week or we can sit down and do something about this before the EO is issued. Anyway, tagal na nito nakapending. Yun lang ang suggestion ko. Thank you.